Are they gonna see what really happened in Budapest? Or is it Budapest? I don't know.
Budapest? I think it's Budapest.
สวัสดีครับ Hey Scarlett.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm Jerry from Thailand, a YouTuber from a channel called Just Do It. I have to confess that I am a huge fan of yours since Lost in Translation, and recently in 2019, you made me cry twice in a row. One in Endgame and one in Marriage Story. It's like, well, you are the best. You are the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
You didn't love me as much as I loved you.
Let me go.
Finally, an overdue Black Widow standalone film. I feel it's such a long time coming, right? Why does it take a decade to make this film happening?
I think it could have happened earlier, but we wouldn't have been able to make this movie. I think this film came at the right time when we felt like it was a movie we made because we wanted to and not because we had to. And that feels like a good place to start. You know, we find Natasha in this film in a very unexpected place. Her whole entire life, she's never really been alone. She's always been a part of bigger organization, whether it was S.H.I.E.L.D., the Avengers. She was, super spy, for the KGB. She studied in the Red Room and was trained there, and she's never been alone. And so when we find her in this movie, everything is dissolved and she's alone, and she has to face herself, which is maybe like her biggest demon, and it's an interesting place to make a movie out of.
At some point, we all have to choose between what the world wants you to be and who you are. I'm done running.
Hey Florence.
Hi.
I love all of your works, from Fighting with My Family, Little Women, Midsummer, and now Black Widow is
Thank
the
you
best.
so much. Thank you, Jerry. That's very kind of you.
But the one that I enjoy the most during pandemic, you know what? It is Cooking with Flo.
Woo! It's Cooking with Flo, bitches.
Yeah, I enjoy every recipe that you cook. It's like, whoa.
Thank you.
Open the world for me.
Oh, thank you so much. I really felt it necessary during that weird time for everyone to have a little bit of normality and do something very simple like cooking and keep the calm. It kept me calm, certainly.
I'm back!
And in the film, there's a family dining scene, right? Did you get to cook any of the food?
Sadly, I didn't get to cook any of the food. David got to eat a lot of the food. I didn't get to eat a lot of the food. I got to drink a lot of fake vodka, which was great because it was just water. So actually, sometimes during those big scenes, like after the fight sequences, it was quite nice to have a glug of water.
Yeah. But it could be better if it's a real vodka, huh?
I know, but sadly, no matter how many times I asked, they wouldn't change it.
So sad.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.
Hey, David.
Hey.
I gotta say, man, I watched the film yesterday. I love you, man. You are freaking badass. I want to see more of you in the future.
Thank you very much. I hope so too. It'd be great.
And how is it like to wear that suit, man? That Red Guardian suit.
It's the best. If they ever want to make a super suit for you, if Marvel ever wants to make a super suit for you, there's only one answer. The answer is yes. Please make it. It's so nice. And they're expensive too. I think they told me at one point, those things cost like about the cost of a luxury automobile. Whoa. They're just intricately made. They move so well. They fit perfectly to your body. I loved it. I would wear it all the time if they gave me one.
If you can fit it, right?
Well, yeah, depending upon what your weight is at that particular time. I have problems with that in the movie, as you know. Still fits.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, I love your set so much.
Yeah, I'm in a red room right now. You dig it? Yeah.
I do dig it, it's beautiful.
He controls the Red Room. They're manipulated, fully conscious, but no choices.
This is your first entry to the big budget film franchise. How different is it from TV or indie filmmaking?
There's a lot more preparation and a lot more technical aspects to making a film like this, but the way that you work with actors, I think, is the same. You have to create the same safe space on set so they can do their best work and they can have fun. And in this film, that was really important because we did a lot of improvisation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what the audience is seeing is real moments where Yelena and Natasha are kind of sparking off each other, or David Harbour is just throwing in a line.
You should have brought the Avengers. Good punch, honey.
Rachel and our characters didn't have much written and just improv-ing, crazy stuff.
I never watched it once.
And I went on a riff about Santa Claus, I think, for like 5 minutes, just about how the kids used to wait for Santa Claus and like, oh, the reindeer up top on the roof, and oh, the carrots are gone, and look, he ate some cookie, like, and it was just this crazy rant for like, somewhere in that movie, there's all these different things that we were making and that didn't, the movie is a Black Widow movie, so you can't have all this stuff, but yeah, there was tons of stuff that we shot.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my god, this.
Up.
All right, enough. All of you.
So, how is it like being Scarlett Johansson's aka Black Widow's sister?
Oh my goodness, unbelievable. It was to be even thought about for this film and to be considered for this film is huge. I'm a big fan of Scarlett Johansson's work, and I know that she's done an almighty job the last 10 years in the MCU. Exciting, so exciting, and it felt like a very special thing to be working with her.
You're thinking about moving, but you're gonna wait until the interest rates go down. That's not my story.
Florence she's sensational. I mean, she's so good in the movie. Fans are absolutely loving her. She's here to stay.
I like your vest.
I knew it. I knew you did. It's so cool, right?
It's good.
So curious. She's bright. She's naughty. She's fresh, and she's a wonderful person. She's a lovely, lovely woman, and she's a fantastic actor. She's so good in the movie. And we just lucked out. We had great chemistry off screen, and it made it on screen, and I think people are really responding to that.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
Can you help me with this? Because I've been practicing Russian accent for a long time.
Oh, yes.
Can you share me some tricks?
It's a little bit. You get it back in the back of your throat, and the arms are good though. Yes.
Family. Back together again.
Black Widow. Well, it's too British, huh?
Yeah, that was quite Brit, but to be fair, you are talking to a Brit, so that does make sense.
Right.
Black Widow. Like that.
Like Yelena Belova?
Yes, Yelena Belova, that is my name.
Oh. Very good.
Thank you.
But be careful, because you can become like an Italian gangster too. You can be like a godfather, but...
Become like a godfather all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Black Widow has her own fighting pose, right? Iconic one. You think the audience gonna see yours in this one?
I don't think they'll see mine in this one, but I'm happy that they'll definitely see hers in this one.
Why do you guys do that thing? This thing that you do when you whip your hair when you're fighting with the arm and the hair, and you do like a fighting pose.
If the Red Guardian met with Captain America, do you think he can beat the America's ass?
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think in his head,
Why not?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
That is America's ass.
Just to tease the audience a bit, are they gonna see what really happened in Budapest? Or is it Budapest? I don't know.
Budapest? I think it's Budapest.
we have to go back to where it all started.
What brings you home?
Yeah, you get to finally, that pays off. You definitely get to see what happens in Budapest. I think when we were making Endgame, we knew what the ultimate fate was going to be for Natasha, and we wanted it to feel like it was an active choice and that she had peace with that. And so this film is really about it's a journey of self-forgiveness. It's just very surprising. It's very surprising. I think you don't expect it to be kind of a movie about the family that we choose. But yeah, it's all of that wrapped up in one.
Before I was an Avenger, I made mistakes.
I'm sorry. We had our orders and we played our roles.
It wasn't real.
Bring her home.
Put your seatbelts on. She's such a mom.
We fight with you.
ก่อนจากกันไปบอกพวกเราหน่อยครับว่าคุณชอบ Black Widow เพราะว่าอะไร
I'm always picking up after you boys.
หากคุณชอบคลิปสัมภาษณ์ก็อย่าลืมกดซับกดแชร์กดไลค์และกดปุ่มกระดิ่งแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้เพื่อไม่ให้พลาดหลากคอนเทนต์สุด Exclusive เจาะลึกถึงหนังกว่าใครที่เดียวที่จอดอ Just Do It พิมพ์ Just It ภาษาอังกฤษส่วนดูภาษาไทย